In the week ending on April 2nd, 2016, Taylor Swift appeared in an Apple Music advertisement, the purple Safari technology preview was released, and more. Here comes this week's Apple news in this episode of Apple Wedge Weekly by Warenotice. First up, Taylor Swift's Apple Music ad. Long story short, this commercial involves Taylor Swift falling off a treadmill while singing along to Jumpman on Apple Music. Then, the phrase, distractingly good, appears. Okay, Apple, I understand you guys were trying to make Apple Music look cool and everything, but I don't think anyone wants to pay for a subscription to a service that is so distractingly good that you might fall off of a treadmill. So then what happens if you listen to Apple Music while studying, while eating? Either way, you'd obviously fall out of your chair and forget what you were doing. Since even Taylor Swift herself tweeted that this ad is, quote, based on true events, end quote, I'm starting to think Spotify needs to change its slogan to boringly good to appeal to everyone who prefers not to be catapulted off of treadmills. In other news, Safari now comes in grape purple. This version, of course, is the latest addition to Safari's chocolate brown, strawberry red, vanilla white, and standard blue raspberry blue variations. Sadly, I'm only kidding. Safari doesn't have any flavors or different color options, but if it did, then maybe people would like it better. However, in all seriousness, Apple did actually release a purple version of Safari this week known as the Safari Technology Preview. It's basically just a version of Safari that includes Apple's future Safari, quote, web technologies, end quote. You can download the Safari Technology Preview from Apple's developer website, and after it's installed, it works pretty much like any OS X app that you get from the Mac App Store. It doesn't replace the stable build of Safari, so you can continue to use the normal Safari if you want to, and the Safari Technology Preview also updates through the Mac App Store. I'm hoping that Apple eventually expands the Safari Technology Preview to include iOS as well. Then, people can access those new Safari features on their iOS devices, and you'd also be able to brag to all of your friends that your Safari is purple, or that your web browser matches your tie. After all, it would make sense that Apple would eventually bring the Safari Technology Preview to iOS, since Apple's software beta program came to the Mac before it arrived on iOS. Also, Google Chrome, another web browser, currently has an iOS beta version, as I discussed in that video over there. In addition to gaining a strange celebrity ad with Taylor Swift, Apple Music also got some approval from Kanye West this week when he released his latest album, The Life of Pablo, on Apple Music. If you recall, he promised back in February that this album of his would, quote, never, never, never be on Apple, end quote, and now it is on Apple Music. Oh, Kanye West. As you once tweeted, let's, quote, be real, end quote. You lied, Mr. West. Using your own words, you're a, quote, fake, 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 end quote. Wow, I never thought it'd be this fun to quote Kanye West. Additionally, the iPhone SE and the 9.7-inch iPad Pro went on sale this week. I already analyzed those two devices in that video over there, so if you want to hear more about them, just click on it. Also, Apple celebrated its 40th birthday on Friday this week, otherwise known as April Fool's Day. However, celebrated may not be the best word to describe Apple's 40th, partly because the company didn't do anything special for it, or for April Fool's Day. Apple. Even OpenTable, a restaurant reservation company, made an April Fool's Day joke in the form of a tasteable photo service within its app to celebrate April Fool's Day. And it's not even OpenTable's birthday, let alone its 40th. Well folks, that's all for now. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe to the Warenotice YouTube channel over here for more tech-related videos, and don't forget to watch new episodes of Apple Wedge Weekly when they come out on Saturdays. Also, if you like written content, navigate to the Warenotice website at warenotice.com for more tech news, reviews, and how-tos.